Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl, the hippie healer. And the sign that I want to start off with tonight is going to be my Aquarius. Let's just see what it is that you need to hear, know the most at this time. Take what resonates to you in your situation, leave the rest behind, as it's not going to apply to every single Aquarius. Also, just keep in mind that my readings are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future. Right now, I'm just using my sound bowl to not only clear the energy in my space, but also clear the energy in your space so that I can accurately interpret the messages that need to come out today. Remove any blockages as well. Without any further ado, let's get into this reading, honey. We are currently in full moon energy, full moon in Taurus. So you can notice around full moons, around any full moon, but this one in particular because it's a super full moon, and the last super full moon of the year, people's emotions are a little heightened. Yours may be as well. So this is a time to just try to avoid confrontation if you can. Understanding that you can be affected by planetary energy. Let's see what's going on. Heavenly Father, Divine Spirit Guides, angels, ancestors, benevolent spirits of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, protection, and direction. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Aquarius. Clear and accurate messages for my Aquarius. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that you want them to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences so I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Clear and accurate messages for my Aquarius. It says to break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary. If you're going to share your true self with others, be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. So, this could absolutely be about breaking free from a friend dynamic, a relationship, but what I heard was breaking free from a certain way of thinking. Aquarius, you are a fixed sign. So sometimes you guys can be very strict and fixed on how you feel about something or your thoughts on something, and you may not necessarily be a little bit flexible to maybe process or consider other options. So for whatever reason, though, I'm hearing like break free from a certain way of thinking, okay? For somebody in particular. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Aquarius. Tell me more for my Aquarius. It says resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want. But being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Crazy, because on the back of the deck, I seen fresh start. I just kept moving with it. So yeah, there's some type of resolution or something coming through. And Aquarius, I feel like it's going to happen in a way that you didn't expect it. Like you could have planned something to go a particular way, and it may not actually be looking like it's panning out how you want it to be, but it's still something that's going to be resolved, just not how you thought it was going to be resolved, okay? Tell me more, Spirit, for my Aquarius. Tell me more for my Aquarius. It says compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Yeah, this is something about you being compassionate to yourself, being kinder to yourself, being a better friend to yourself, and not being a bully to yourself. Some of you all can struggle with having like very critical internal dialogue. Like, why the hell would I do some dumbass shit like that? or, you know, like, or just like being hard on yourself for making certain decisions or doing certain things or whatever it may be. I mean, honestly, this is like all of us. I feel like we all can be some of our worst critics sometimes. So that's the energy that I'm getting with this here. Offering yourself some more compassion. And Aquarius, also taking the time to realize how far you've come from one point to the next. Tell me more for my Aquarius spirit. Tell me more for my Aquarius. Yeah, and also being compassionate about yourself, because some of you all, there's something, I feel like there's something going on where you feel like you have to solve, and you may not necessarily have the solution for something, and you're beating yourself up about it. Or maybe like you're noticing a particular pattern that keeps repeating and you don't really know what the hell it is that you need to do different. And maybe you're beating yourself up about it in some way or some form of fashion. I don't even know where it left off at. I looked up and I seen that the low power mode was on. So I don't really know what I missed, what you guys picked up or what you didn't. But I know the last thing I remember saying is some of you all, there's some type of problem, dilemma, something you're trying to solve, do, whatever it may be. There may be a certain pattern you're trying to break, something. And some of you are being really hard on yourself because you may not necessarily have the answers to something. Okay. And the next card that came out was Discovery. And it says new ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. While there is still work to do, to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. Yeah, there's something that's going to happen, Aquarius, that's going to really shift your way of thinking or perceiving something. Like some of you all have been maybe looking at achieving something or doing something one particular way, like in a very fixed way, because you guys are a fixed sign, that you're maybe missing certain things. I feel like this is giving me like the energy, like certain things will be brought to light as well. As I'm looking at this card here, with the moon card, that's another thing about like the moon energy. It's not even all about emotions. It's also about maybe certain things being hidden. The sun card is all about things being revealed in the light. And then the moon card is about things maybe being hidden. And you know what? Sometimes the Most High makes that happen for us. Like, keep certain things secret from us because there's certain things along the journey that we're supposed to learn. There's certain things along the journey where we actually do need to lead by faith and not by sight. We're not supposed to know what's going to be happening next. And for some of you all, it may be making you really uncomfortable, but I feel like every part of the journey is such a blessing. Like even a part of the journey where it's seemingly stagnant, like you don't feel like you're reaching your goals. There's so much to take within that time period. I was literally just talking to a friend earlier today about how contrast is what makes you really appreciate a lot of things. Like you wouldn't appreciate happiness without sadness. You wouldn't appreciate your highs without your lows. You wouldn't appreciate having an epiphany without being in a place of the unknown and not knowing. You get what I'm saying? So there's just something here I'm getting. Tell me more from my Aquarius. Because it's this energy is so funny because something is hidden. Like, it's like sometimes I can channel and I can get deep into something. Like in the real meat potatoes that I can't, like, this is seeming real surface. Like, but it's like I'm not supposed to know either. It says, we're always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you are all alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. I swear to God, it's very much the energy of lead by faith, not by sight. There are things that are not being revealed to you and are not supposed to. I can't even reveal it to you right now through readings. Normally I can get into it. Spirit is keeping something hidden, and he's keeping it hidden for a reason. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. You don't have to know how it's about to happen, Aquarius. Just know that it's going to happen for you. Okay? In the meantime, in between time, break free. Stop beating up on yourself. If it feels like things are not taking off for you right now, it's just because it's not supposed to. If it feels like you don't have answers to certain questions right now, it's because you're not supposed to. In Aquarius, you're very intelligent. You're very deep thinkers. You're very analytical. So the fact that you may not have the answer to certain things, it may be really burning you up. But really just Trust, okay? Trust. I love y'all. Peace out.